Once again, it's a privilege to be welcome into your home. Today, we are reading from Matthew chapter 13, verse 18 to 23. Jesus said to his disciples, "Hear the parable of the sower. The seed sown on the path is the one who hears the word of the kingdom without understanding it. And the evil one comes and steals away what was sown in his heart. The seed sown on rocky grounds is the one who hears the word and receives it at once with joy. But he has no root and lasts only for a time. When some tribulation or persecution comes because of the word, he immediately falls away. The seed sown among thorns is the one who hears the word. But then, worldly anxiety and the lures of riches choke the word and it bears no fruit. But the seed sown on rich soil is the one who hears the word and understands it, who indeed bears fruits and yields 100 or 60 or 30-fold. The gospel reading presents a realistic picture of the various obstacles that can hinder us from hearing the word of the Lord in a way that bears fruit in our lives. The first obstacle mentioned is lack of understanding. We do need some understanding of the word that we hear. We don't necessarily need to do all kinds of courses, but we need some sense of who Jesus is if we are to hear his word and with appreciation. The second obstacle mentioned is the lack of roots. Sometimes we do not allow the word we hear to enter into us deeply enough. We have a superficial acquaintance with the word, but we don't ponder it sufficiently for it to take real root in us. What isn't rooted in us can easily be abandoned when it begins to cost us something. The third obstacle is referred to in a double way as the worries of this world and the lures of riches. They can be understood together as worrying over worldly success and wealth. We cannot serve God and mammon. If you try to serve mammon, the Lord's word gets choked. The gospel reading suggests that hearing the Lord's word in a way that bears fruit in our lives won't happen automatically. There's a struggle involved. There are obstacles to be overcome. That is why Jesus taught us to pray, "Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil." Dear friends, the Lord is stronger than any obstacle we might face. And if we open our hearts to his spirit, to his grace, we will conquer the obstacles and our lives will be fruitful in the way that God desires for us. Shalom. Peace.